exploring lakes, rivers, and reservoirs across the country with an unyielding goal to enlighten viewers from a fisheye perspective. Come along and we'll investigate the habitat. Much more than a fishing show, this is an eye-opening aquatic experience. Welcome to Kim Stricker's Hook and Look. There's a trophy I seek in an entangled world where predators prowl, in nature unfurled. So I tirelessly toil and resist loss of hope for the tug of a monster at the end of my rope. It's Halloween week on legendary Lake Okeechobee. Kim Stricker and his guest, Seaguar brand manager Gerry Benedicto, diligently work swim baits through a jungle of entwined vegetation in search of worthy adversaries to challenge the attributes of Smackdown braided line.
Beautiful sunrise. Another day in Florida.
There we go.
Ooh, that's a better fish. Yeah, that's a decent fish.
Better.
A little better. That's a good one. Is it? It kind of looked like it was.
That's part of the
We'll get them out of that
game
stuff.
now. Yeah, better one.
Ooh. Go.
All right. Look at that.
There you go. We'll start us.
Okeechobee largemouth.
There you go. There you are. Beautiful. They get bigger, you know that.
Yeah, I do. I've seen the pictures.
But when you catch a ton of little guys, that's not a bad fish.
Yeah.
There's a gator. Look at the gator. See the gator?
Yeah.
Where I just threw?
Yeah.
Watch this. Watch this right there. Okay, wait, let me get. Oh, look, he's looking at it. He's following it. He's following it.
Oh, man. Still there. The baby one. Good thing it's a little itty bitty one. There he is. Now he's coming towards us. He's pissed. He's gonna get it.
Yeah, we never see the gators out here, Danny. You know, where you're gonna swim and do the lure shots.
Yep.
You know what that was?
Gator. Big ass gator.
That was no baby.
That was a big ass gator. So my hometown is New York City, and where I fish is Central Park. And if I can catch a 1-pounder, I go berserk. So Kim tells me you can come down to Lake Okeechobee and catch about a 4-pound fish or higher, and you'd be fishing with gators and birds all around you with lily pads. I was super excited.
There's a good one. That's a good one. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out that stuff. Oh, that's a good one. Oh,
Good one, Kim?
Oh, there he is. There he is. A better fish. That's a better one.
All right.
I swore it was a lot better than that, but at this point,
Yeah.
it's not a bad fish. But that is the swimming caffeine shad. You see the paddle tail. And I'm using it with a 3/16 ounce wide gap belly hook. We'll show that better later, but that's a nice, solid, average kind of a tournament fish, you know? But a lot better than the little digs we were catching.
Yeah, biggest one we've caught today so far.
Yep.
Stay tuned. The Smackdown heightens when Hook and Look returns. Hook and Look is brought to you by Strike King Lure Company, #1 in fishing lures. Seaguar, trust Seaguar when everything is on the line. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. Aquaview, reinventing underwater cameras. Deep Blue Coffee, dive in. And by Boat US, providing water towing and insurance programs to boaters.
Or right there.
There we go.
Ooh, there you go. Ooh, that's a good one, Jerry. That's a good one. Bring her on in. Get her over here. That's a good one. There you go.
Better.
Good job.
Come over here.
Get it. All right.
Not bad. Found an open area. We thought all those boats went through there and nothing was going to be there, but you know, make a couple casts anyways. Worked out.
That's it.
On their page, actually.
There's a good, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. Get out of there. Stare.
Hang on to it.
That is a big fish. That's the kind we want right there. Oh, yes. Stay on there. Get off those.
See it?
He is right there. He's right
I
there.
see it.
Scoop up, scoop up. There you go.
Got him.
There. Oh.
Nothing like a little excitement to get it on the boat, huh?
No, kid. That's more like it.
Nice.
That's more
That's what
like
we're talking about.
Ate that
Yeah.
swimming caffeine shit big time.
See, and this Smackdown braid really cut through those weeds, huh?
No kidding. And that's another thing. Not just the weeds.
Right.
If you feel the teeth on a
that's
bigger
rough.
fish.
Yep, absolutely.
Extremely. So when they eat it that deep, you need an abrasion-resistant line. And
Absolutely.
What's could be any better?
Right.
But I have got him good. Man, do I ever. He wasn't going nowhere. There
Real
we
good
go.
hook
There
set
we
on
go.
that one.
But look at that.
That's a big one.
Lake Okeechobee.
That's right.
We've had to work for these.
Oh boy. I tell you, the work pays off in the end, right?
That's right. Just keep plugging away.
Gotta keep going.
All righty. Thank you, fish.
Yeah.
Love that visual contact. It's what you dream of fishing Lake Okeechobee. To be able to see a big fish come up and just annihilate the bait. Another good point with the Smackdown braid is the castability.
Right.
And it's extremely important in this clear water to make a long cast.
Absolutely.
Especially with big fish.
Big fish, yeah.
Because they will spook easy as anything if they see you.
Yep. There we go. Oh.
Ooh, that was a better one. That was the one we wanted. That was one we wanted. That was a good one. Oh, Joey.
I set the hook.
He did.
It just wasn't in his mouth.
A common mistake anglers make when fishing a swim bait near the surface is attempting to set the hook too quickly on the initial blow up, without first confirming that the fish had the bait and was running with it. Present company included. Hey, it's exciting when a big fish catches you off guard, but what I do to help avoid the missed opportunities is I keep my rod high as I'm working the bait. Then, when I get a strike, I pretty much have to pause and bow my rod, which gives the fish another second or two. And once I feel the fish, I set the hook. Do this, and I assure you, it will help improve your hookup ratio. How much longer time do you think we should? That's on you. Oh! Holy cow. Holy cow. I think it'll be a little while. Throw it back out the... As you can see by the huge blow up, that was a giant fish and a heartbreaking missed opportunity. Gerry did keep his rod high, bowed to the fish, but without verifying that the fish had indeed engulfed the lure, he swings and the swim bait comes flying back, causing him to break into what we now refer to as the Gerry dance. You gotta admit, at one time or another, we've all done that dance, but Gerry perfected it. Give me a beat. That's on you. Oh! Holy cow. 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 That's on you. Oh! Holy cow.
And on that note, we'll jump into a commercial. Stay tuned.
Some of you may have wondered what that little Sea Monster logo is on all Power Pole shallow water anchors. Sea Monster is the smart technology which gives you advanced features such as auto up, auto down. You've got the option of 3 speeds on each pole. You have the option of adjusting right pole, left pole, or both poles. And also, there's now an app available which fine-tunes all those features. I highly recommend it. It's available for Android at the Google Play Store, and now for the first time, it's available for iPhone at the Apple App Store. So download it for free today and get the most out of your Power Pole shallow water anchor. It is. I love that white tail on it, that white stripe across it. It does. It looks like a hawk.
The snail kite is a medium-sized bird of prey of tropical and subtropical marshland origin. An endangered species here in the United States, they can be found only in Central and South Florida. The male is a sooty gray in color with white at the base of the tail. It flies slowly with its head facing downwards, looking for its main food, the large apple snail. In fact, its diet consists almost exclusively of apple snails. Its narrow, strongly down-curled bill is an adaptation that allows it to easily extract the snail from its spiraled shell. Snail kites do not plunge into the water in pursuit, nor do they use their bills to capture prey. Rather, they use their feet to capture snails at or just below the surface of the water. Apple snails will slowly climb out of the water on emergent vegetation to deposit their egg clutches, making them highly vulnerable to predation during this time.
What I'm doing, keeping my rod high and keeping the bait near the surface. Anywhere from the surface to the probably 4 inches below, and every now and then I'll stop it in a pocket. And when you stop it, the swim and caffeine shed, it wobbles and it wobbles forward. Kind of slides forward. It's really a neat action. Just keep it near the surface. Oh, there's one right there. And that's how you do it. Slow down, fish. He didn't even know he's out of the water yet. And that hook gets in there so good. What we're using is a wide gap belly weighted hook. This is a 3/16 ounce hook, and it has a screw lock on it. And you just take the swimming caffeine shad and you press it against it. The perfect plastics are so nice and soft. And it just screws right on there. Just screw it up as far as you can get it here. And the swimming caffeine shad has a split in it. And you put the hook inside the split till it comes out the middle of the back. So it comes right out in the middle of the back, okay? And then you just skin hook it like that. And that's the rig. Little tail, it just wags, wobbles on the fall. It'll scoot forward. 65-pound Smackdown braid, and you are in. There's another one.
There you go. Nice, Kim.
Gerry says if it's not 5 pounds, I'm not betting.
I didn't see the big mouth coming out of the water. Nice fish.
Still a nice fish.
Yeah.
Yep. Watermelon red. Oh, good. Go back right into the environment that you came from.
We'll take an in-depth look at that environment when Hook and Look returns. This portion of Hook and Look is brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Evinrude, introducing the all-new Evinrude E-Tech G2. Cushit, world's most comfortable rod butt. Simms Fishing Products, the choice of professional guides and anglers worldwide. And by Sportfish Michigan, your source for the top charter captains and guides. Welcome back to Hook and Look and the fertile waters of Florida's Big O. Kim and his guest, Gerry Benedicto, discuss the specifics to today's pattern.
There you go, fish. You know, when you look at the mixture of grass in here, from the lily pads to this needle grass and then the reeds, it just all looks so good.
I know.
And what we're targeting mainly are the open pockets,
right,
in between all this. And I really haven't had many bites in the lily pads.
Right. They seem to be in between the grass and the lily pads.
Right. A little more open pockets.
Open pockets, right.
The open pockets are where the bass ultimately fan their spawning beds. And in South Florida, this transition can come about in late October, depending on the moon phase and current weather conditions. The previous week was hammered with a strong north wind and falling temperatures. But the current calm conditions, accompanied by penetrating rays of the warm sunshine, has sparked some movement throughout the grass. The dark, clear water within the massive grassland is rich with forage species as well. Schools of golden shiners, a Florida largemouth staple, could also be seen within the productive areas, thus setting the stage for a fruitful bassin bonanza. Smaller males, scoping out nesting pockets, were abundant. And as Kim and Gerry enthusiastically caught their fair share of keepers, they maintained the continued hope that with each persistent cast, the right one would come into the picture.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, get out of there. That's a big one.
Get it? Oh, that's a big one.
That's a big one.
See his mouth on that one. I got him. Ooh, nice one. Woo! You know, talk about working a ton for something like this.
We have worked hard.
We have worked hard, but it goes to show, you know, you stick to something, the bait, the technique that we're using.
Persistence pays off.
Persistence pays off for sure. This was a perfect proving ground for Smackdown braid. I mean, the 65-pound cut through all that grass, lily pads, horsing that fish through the reeds. It was absolutely perfect.
I don't know about you, my arms have gotten pretty tired.
Yeah.
But to jerk them out of that stuff like that, it's an incredible rush.
Absolutely.
I mean, everybody needs to come down to Lake Okeechobee and try this. You know, you're gonna catch a bunch of small ones too, but you're gonna get bit.
Right.
But you know, on every cast, you can catch a nice fish like that.
That's a nice one.
Awesome.
Jeez.
Thank you, fish. Ooh, I dig it, I dig it, I dig it. Tell me what I take the hook, huh? Good going. Beauty.
When visiting Clewiston, Roland Martin's Marina and Fishing Resort has the accommodations you need to make your Lake Okeechobee fishing vacation an exceptional one. Spacious motel rooms, luxurious 2-bedroom villas, swimming pools, and much more. Relax and share a fish story or two at the Dockside Tiki Bar. The Marine Center offers complete boat service, as well as new and used boat sales. For more information, log on to RolandMartinMarina.com.
Without a doubt, this trip has proved to be a testament to the strength and sturdiness of Seaguar Smackdown braid. If you haven't tried it yet, please do so. I think you'll be thoroughly pleased. A big thanks to Gerry Benedicto for taking time out of his busy schedule to accompany us. Also, we sincerely appreciate Seaguar for their continued confidence in our efforts. Next week, our good friend Carter's Lake guide Louis Bartonfield returns to flaunt his Georgia jewelry. Undeniably one of the finest spotted bass fisheries in the country, Carter's Lake also offers some respectable stripers and largemouth as well. We're jig fishing next week on Hook and Look.
Hook and Look is a Kim Stricker production.